Without further ado, folks, we're going to get cracking here, showing you the M1 Finance portfolio, where we're sitting with this bad boy. Um, Obviously, since last time I've updated, there's not been a whole lot of change that's happened in terms of positions overall, but we've seen certainly some capital gain to be had. So look at tracking some performance on this one. Worth mentioning, in the last week, we're up $291 in capital gains. Unrealized really, but market gains last month at $265. 3 months back, we're talking $1,500 up. Good stuff. And on the year, 1 year out, $6,800 up, and all time up $8,500 in market gain and $1,000. We've surpassed the $1,000 in earned dividends, which I believe it's actually not quite accurate on this home screen, just telling you right now. But if you don't know, basis of the portfolio here is due to my calculations with the current amount I'm depositing as well as extras, I should be able to get this account to a 7-digit figure by the time I'm age 40. That's the goal here, and we do that through a variation of dividends and growth. So you'll see some familiar positions from the Robinhood portfolio that I really like and wanted some more of, and definitely some different ones. So let's take a peek at that. Obviously, I didn't mention this return status here because it's money weighted, so it's a little bit different because it includes dividends in there and time. If you look at just holdings as a whole, unrealized gains here, you can see I'm up 46%, or $8,967. So again, there's a little bit of inaccuracy as far as that's concerned, this home screen. So, but still, we're up good. So then this portfolio was started in July of 2018, 1 year after my Robinhood one, and sitting at $28,000. On my Robinhood, sitting at right around $35,000. So this one, I've been adding more onto it certainly. So we'll see what it looks like. Let's get cracking into it with the largest portion of it, which is going to be this dividend sector here, right? So within it, there are several stocks in it. So let's go. Let's go start one by one here. First, we'll start with Kohl's here. Familiar face you might see. Market gain's fantastic on this one, by the way. But as far as Kohl's is concerned, I'm at $506 in market gains. We've also earned $15 in dividends with this bad boy, which is nice. So I have 18.3 shares at a cost basis of $25.37, which is nice. So overall, up quite big on Kohl's. Next biggest dividend payer for me. What a shocker. Same thing as the other portfolio, huh? It's Iron Mountain. Like Iron Mountain quite a bit. You see overall market gain here. Don't mind me kicking the desk, breaking my toe open. Market gain of $257 and earned dividends of $66.15. Pretty nice. 17.5 shares at $29.49 per share. So market gain's pretty okay on this one too, as well as dividends. Realty income here as well. Market gain not crazy on this one, $83.21 up, and earned dividends of $35.49 all time. 10.05 shares at $62.02 a share. After Realty income is a newer one you haven't seen before. Gladstone Capital, baby. Gladstone here. We're up overall $204.36 on this position, or $69.98 in dividends as well. I'm not going to get any more dividend payments from this one, frankly. I'm probably going to sell it off so I can end right where it's at $69 for reasons unknown. 59.18 shares here at a cost basis of $8.31. Good to see. Good to see it. Love to see it. After Gladstone, we have Ford Motor Company, which, let's be clear, I put this in here when they were paying dividends still. So it's not a dividend payer, but it's in my dividend section because it was a dividend payer. Yeah, but still, performance has been great on this one. Market gain of $311 and only $6.82 in earned dividends because I only think I got 1/4 of earned dividends before they cut it. 50.36 shares at $7.61 a share. Really like the cost basis on that. So really we've right around doubled our position in terms of market gain, which is nice. We have Brookfield Renewable Partners after them, up $164 on this one, or $29 in earned dividends. 17.29 shares at $26.44 a share. After them, we have Welltower, another good dividend payer here. Market gain here of $177 and $29 in earned dividends as well there. 7.86 shares at $62.57 for Welltower. Then we have Orchid Island Capital. Great dividend payer here. We've seen some struggle in market gain, though, so one of the positions I have that's actually down here, down $44.96. But overall, technically my return is positive because I've earned $67 in dividends with this bad boy, and it's one I've actually bought into recently because I'm down. I have 134 shares at $5.24 a share. One that I think over time certainly will recuperate in terms of stock price, but also has been consistently paying dividends. So I have no issue with that. No qualms by any means. Omega Healthcare Investors, OHI, after them. Market gain here, not too massive here, $34.69. Great number. And $71 of earned dividends. 18.3 shares on this one at $32.75 a share. So not bad. NRZ is part of this one as well, new residential investment. Corp, our market gain here sitting at $64. Obviously, a lower cost based on this one for sure, which is nice. Earned dividends at $50 here, which is not bad at all. 62.17 shares at $8.67. It was in this portfolio before it joined the Robinhood portfolio, in case you were aware. AT&T following them again was my dividend. It's in my dividend stocks, and they just announced a big cut, but we'll survive. This is my one of my very few positions that's actually down in overall return. Rare to see it. It's a newer position of mine, and unfortunately I bought it right before they decided to sell off or really merge their HBO Max platform. Not super happy about it, but it's okay. I plan on holding it. I think there's room for this one. Market gain at $69, 18 cents negative, by the way. It's a market loss. And for $52.10 of earned dividends, so one I've definitely earned plenty of dividends on, but, you know, market gain let me down quite a bit. Then we have Kimco Realty Corp up $196 and $22 in earned dividends on this one. 24.2 shares at $13.71 a share. Not bad. We then have Prospect Capital also in this one. Great return on this one. Market gain of $150 and $72 in earned dividends. Really nice for a very small position. You see only valued at $508. That earned dividend line is fantastic. 62.18 shares at $5.59 a share. Pretty good. And the last in the dividend sector, one that's down pretty massive. I bought this obviously in 2019. June of 2019. Which we saw good performance, and then last year hit, unfortunately, and it really destroyed a lot of these hospitality plays. So Southerly Hotels got hit hard. Market gain, a really market loss here so far of $107 down, and $8 in earned dividends. Only it used to be a fantastic dividend payer yielding over 10%. And I only got to field one of those dividends ever. So it's sad. I have 215 shares here though at $2.75 a share. So when we see recovery, this thing could be a massive earner for me, frankly. So we'll see what that looks like. So out of the dividend sector here, we'll go back to the main portfolio and start going down from there. We have Facebook, which is technically the largest single position in this portfolio, not a dividend payer here, but we see a market gain of $1,167.97. We have 7.4 shares in this one at $206.41 a share. Not too bad. Then we have Apple, the second largest position, just slightly there. You see the difference there around 18 baht. Nothing crazy, but very slightly, very close to each other. Total market gain here of $1,267 and $25 in earned dividends as well, which is nice. So the return's great on this one. You see my cost base is at $77.44 a share, 18.31 shares. Definitely like having this position in there. Microsoft up $598 in market gain, earned dividends sitting at $14.23, and 5.08 shares at $171.79 on this one. So one I've been adding to for sure. NVIDIA was a newer position for me. Started in July. Well, it was part of the portfolio in July of 2018. We didn't add much to it back then. We didn't. We really started to bump this bad boy up last year in 2020. It's when I decided to put a lot more into it as far as a percentage is concerned for the portfolio. So now we've seen great returns since then, obviously. Market gain of $903.97. Tiny bit of earned dividends, just a little bit of $1. But you see, in terms of percentage gain, this thing's gone up significantly. Cost basis here of $76.79 a share, 7.13 shares. This it's performed a beauty for me. It really has. Then we have Disney after them. Disney overall market gain here of $352 and $2.25 in dividends when it used to pay dividends. 7.46 shares at $129.99 dollars per share there. So not too bad. IBM, like this one too. One I started in 2020, late 2020. Market gain here sitting at $143.09. Up $19 in dividends as well. 5.6 shares at $118.60 a share. Definitely a position I like. AMD also, newer position for me. I started this year, May of this year, and we've seen some great returns from it. Of $217, which I'm pretty happy when you're talking about a span of a few months. 3 months time to be up that significantly is pretty darn nice. 6.48 shares at $76.62 a share. Like the performance on this one quite a bit. Intel, one that I don't necessarily like the performance on because the market gains have been rough, okay? I've had this one since 2018 and really hasn't moved much at all. Market gain here of only 68 cents. $22 in earned dividends, though, is pretty nice, but again, stock hasn't moved really much. 12.12 shares at $53.91 a share. Then we have Google, otherwise known as Alphabet, the parent company. But you know it as Google, okay? You know Google. That's what you know. Market gain here of $330.70. I have 0.22 shares, obviously, because it's a very high share price. No shocker. Valued at $2,714 a share. But average cost basis here is only at $1,323 a share, though. So we take those as wins. Pfizer, following them. Pfizer been okay play for me, up $113 in market gain. One that I bought in February of 2020 as a pandemic play. What can I say? I bought into it. And $21 in earned dividends as well. I like the position, I do. 13.35 shares at $34.44 a share. Not too bad. Then we have Qualcomm. This one's been great for me, I can't lie to you. Market gain sitting at $194. Earned dividends at $10 as well. 3.8 shares at $95.13 a share. It's been pretty darn good. Bank of America, as we have a financial in here, finally, right? Market gain here of $156.40 and $11.61 earned dividends. I have 13.8 shares at $28.83 a share. Pretty nice rock to the portfolio. PepsiCo, following them, up $68.60 in PepsiCo. Earned dividends sitting at $15 as well. 3.55 shares at $135.03 a share. Then we have SPHD here. Nothing crazy. 12.45 shares of SPHD at $37.09. ETF. Another ETF. We have SPY here, the SP 500 ETF Trust by Spider. Basic fund here that just tracks the SP 500. Nice performance on this one too, by the way. But 1.23 shares at $331.76. Going once, going twice. That's what I'm saying. Apple Hospitality, one that's in this portfolio as well, believe it or not. Why not? Up $81 and $14 in earned dividends when it was paying dividends. Once it goes back to it, it'll be pretty nice too. 36.21 shares at $12.52 a share. Not too bad cost basis wise by any means. Amazon here sitting at a market gain of $148.87. Could be seeing a lot more, hopefully. 0.159 shares at $2,400.24. What? $2,424.96. That's what I said. Nice position for me. Main Street Capital. I think I skipped one. I did. I skipped Arbor Realty Trust. I'm sorry. I'll be back, Main Street Capital. I'm not going to skip Arbor Realty Trust here because it's a great performer for me. Market gain of $275.39 plus $57 in dividends in this bad boy in lifetime. 29.6 shares at $9.05 a share. We're coming back, Main Street. Don't you worry. Main Street, I'm up $177.05. Earned dividends here at $47.79. Overall, 12.78 or 75 shares at $13.42 a share. Pretty nice. We have Apollo Commercial Real Estate Finance, ARI. Here at total market gain of $136.81 and earned dividends of $69.92. Pretty nice. 34.5 shares at $10.86 a share. Second from smallest position, we're getting tiny now. Royal Bank of Canada, just 1% of the portfolio. Pretty small. Up $71.43 though, and $16 in dividends. Not too bad. 2.62 shares at $75.58 a share. The smallest position on this portfolio here, none other than Lowe's. Total market gain though, pretty solid at $102.49 and $5.40 in earned dividends. Nothing crazy. 1.37 shares at $115.65. Very small portion of the portfolio. That's my M1 Finance portfolio. I hope you love it. Let me know in the comments what you think. That's what I got for you today, and I hope you have a great one.